Okay, turning from the people behind artists to the people in front of the audience, people still, I mean, you may say this is nonsense, but people still identify you as somebody who will go up and play in front of rockers and get bigger cheers than anybody else because of your black leather gear and your motorcycle accident. I'm not saying that you're surrounded by Hell's Angels, but people sometimes say these are today's true underground in this country. Is this true, do you think? You're very close to them.
Yeah, really, I am. But I don't think it's that way. They consider me as a fighter for them. And I will get up and say what they think, what they'd like to say if they were here.
This is your platform.
Right.
What would they like you to say?
Well, just what I've said, really. And it's not the gear that I dress in. It's the way that I'm not afraid to tell you exactly what I'm not afraid of the BBC. I'm not afraid of the Radio 1, because I'm in a position to be that way. And they can't talk. They can't get up here and talk for themselves, so I will.
No, they're a group of people who are often in trouble, and people often think of them as violent, unthinking people. Now, when you've done your stage act over the years, have you ever had any trouble from an audience?
Yes, sir, I have. Almost always older people.
How do you mean by older people?
40s, 45, 50s.
And what sort of trouble?
Jeering. I've never been arrested my whole life. Never been in any kind of trouble. And you call me a black leather. Have you?
You wear black leather on stage.
Yeah, but have you ever been arrested?
Yes.
Well, I haven't, you see.
Well, that's neither here nor there. I mean.
No, you're kind of putting me in a category, which.
No, I simply said to you that here is a group of kids who.
Yeah, but you're putting
wear black leather and are
yeah, but just
because
they wear black
Angels.
Leather. And you call them Hell's Angels. You're putting them in a category. You're saying they're bad people.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that people say they're bad. Now, you know them because they are your audience. Have they ever given you
trouble?
trouble?
Who is the people that say they're bad?
Newspapers, the establishment.
Ah, peace. The establishment. But the establishment will fall. Guaranteed. But they'll fall when these kids grow up and outvote them. Violence is unnecessary. And they will grow up someday, and someday they'll be in a position to change your government.
You're anti-violence, are you?
Oh, definitely.
But you have a violent act, or it used to be when I used to see it.
What do you call violent?
Well, you know, sort of, you used to use the microphone as a sort of, like a cattle prod, you know, and stick your leg out and scream at the other people in the band, you know, come and get me sort of thing.
No, usually I cue them a lot by that way, and I'll speed them up or slow them down as I feel it should be done. I'll feel the people, I'll feel what they want, and I'll speed them up or slow them down. As far as being violent on stage, I use the microphone more or less as a crutch. You see, but you didn't know that, did you?
It just looked violent to
I
me.
know. What it looked to you and what it seemed to you is exactly what I meant it to be. Thank you. Actually, you paid me a compliment because you didn't know my leg hurt, did you?
Wish I hadn't said that now, but anyway. You're obviously a thinking man, Gene. I don't mean that. Don't mean that in a condescending way. But so many people who sing either haven't got anything to say, they just can't speak. You know, they just play, or they say, I just play my music and there's nothing behind it anyway. I'm just me. Now, do you think there is any sort of message in your music? Now, that may sound silly, but is there?
God, yes. Oh, Lord. So I get on stage sometime and I'll be singing and I'll start thinking about something else. And what the song was written about, and I'll put myself in the place of the song. Well, this is the only way I can sing. If you was to put me in a room by myself, I couldn't sing a note, because I sing from the people. I sing from experience. I sing from things that's happened to me. I sing from the way I walk down the road or what I sing. There's lots of things I sing about, and these are the songs that made a lot of money for me.
How would you say you're a clean singer?
What do you call clean?
Well, how do you justify lyrics like there's a short piece on your last album, I think it was your last album, that the track starts off, I'm wise to the rise in your Levi's.
You can take it any way you please, sir. You can take it dirty or clean.
Well, I mean,
how do you take it?
Now, you tell me first of all. You wrote it. It's my question to you.
Yes, but how do you take it?
No, I'm asking you first of all, because you wrote it. You justify to me what those words mean, how you came to get them into your song. I'm wise to the rise in your Levi's.
I was standing on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard one day, and I heard a girl say that to a boy. So, therefore, I just said it. How you take it, you can either take anything clean or dirty. You can take sex clean or dirty, can't you? It's just according to how you want it. My wife and kids to me is clean. We have a beautiful home. And I don't drive a Rolls Royce, or I'm not flash, or I'm not a big-headed little smart aleck, which I can be if I want to be. I can. But I'm not. I feel that God has given me something that a lot of people don't have. He's given me a talent that I can use, and I must use it well.
How can people get the kids back into rock and roll? The kids who now say it's old-fashioned, who think of rock and roll as...
Well, I don't think kids think of rock and roll as old-fashioned. Otherwise, Creedence Clearwater wouldn't be a hit.
Yeah, but this is... The Creedence Clearwater weren't around when you and Roy Orbison and...
No, but
Billy
it's bringing
Vaughan.
it back.
Yeah.
You know? And to me, I think Creedence Clearwater, well, with the help of the Beatles, and...
Yeah, but what about the old records? You see, Shelby Singleton
no, but it's the
is
same...
reissuing the old Sun records, the old Carl Perkins and Joe Lee Lewis.
No, it's the same
but...
type of music, what you're speaking about. And they're Creedence Clearwater, the Beatles, and everybody, like Good Golly Miss Molly.
Yeah, but...
Stuff they're coming out with, you know.
You're not bothered about seeing the original versions of the late 50s being reissued?
No, I appreciate that. Mercy, it helps all of us. Really helps our business, and it helps to establish new artists coming up now. And that's what I like to do. I like to help some new artists coming up today.
Any names you'd like to throw out that we wouldn't have heard of possibly here yet?
I don't know, because I haven't heard of them. I've only arrived about 5 days ago, so. The climate, you know, is a bit...
I was thinking of American bands. I thought possibly...
Not really. There's a lot of them coming up, but I'm working with a gentleman with Capitol Records now called Paul Rose, and he's helping me out quite a bit. And we've got a couple of new groups in mind, you know, but I can't say anything about them yet because I haven't seen them that much.
Do you think any particular sort of musical development in the last 10 years has harmed the old rockabilly, rock and roll as you know it?
No, I think all music is good. It's just how you want to take it.
It's a very generous statement. All music is good.
Well, you see, music, well, opera is fantastic, but I am too stupid, in my mind, to accept what the artist is trying to put across to me. You see? So that's not his fault, that's mine. So I blame myself, okay?